There are 3 Kerbals trapped in space: Bob, Bill, and most importantly, Jebediah. Jeb, you've got a lot to live for. Get back in the ship, please. Now listen, I may or may not have been the one who trapped them there, but that's beyond the point. They are currently trapped in an endless orbit around Kerbin, and we need to save them. The only problem? I have no clue how to save them. So, my goal today is to get these 3 heroes back to Kerbin safely, and hopefully, not kill anybody else in the process. So if we look in space here, as you can see, there is, Nono MK12, which was a failed moon mission that I did in the last episode, and these guys are currently locked in a polar orbit around Kerbin, endlessly. Now, if we go and visit them, you can see here, they have no fuel. They do have some parachutes, so I guess that's something. Morale is at an all-time low. I'm just putting it blunt here. Now, my goal is to get this entire spaceship back on Kerbin in one piece. That's like my perfect goal. That's like an A+ grade, and I have a plan for this. And these are our plans. Take a look at them. We're going to go through all of them. We have Plan A and Plan B. They were expertly drawn by our best artists that Kerbal could afford. The first step is to launch a rocket into orbit, a polar orbit around Kerbin, okay? There is JBB, Jebediah, Bill, and Bob, and this is us. Our goal is to launch a rocket out into orbit, and then we will get into orbit with step 2. Once we are in orbit, our goal is to basically speed up and meet JBB. That's going to be their code name. Now, the plans begin to slightly diverge when we get to step 3. Now, when we get to step 3, we have Plan A and Plan B. Plan A is the most simple and the easiest. What we would do is we would dock. Basically, we would dock, connecting our rocket with the space capsule of JBB. Once we do this, no issue. We just basically then burn our rocket with step 4 and re-enter Kerbin and land safely. No problemo. Now, I'm doing all of this without Googling, without internet searching, no Mozilla Firefox, no Ask Jeeves. I'm not asking anybody. I'm doing this on my own. And I don't know how to dock. So Plan B involves getting my spacecraft as close as I can to JBB, and then JBB, Jebediah, Bill, and Bob will then spacewalk, as you can see here, as indicated by this stick man, will spacewalk to our shuttle, get inside, and then just basically, we just re-enter and then land the rocket, like right here. Listen, I love pollution as much as the next guy. I throw my car batteries in the local lake. However, I need to get rid of this capsule because it can cause an issue for future missions. That's up there. It might hit a rocket. I don't know. It might hit a alien. You never know. So this is where the missile comes in. So what I would do is I would make an unmanned rocket, and I would basically just blast it off into space and intercept the space capsule that's been left up there. And yeah, you can kind of guess. You can kind of guess what happens then. Let's just build this first rocket and get into orbit, huh? Now, as I said, I don't know how to dock. That's my problem. Dock. Okay, dock. Advanced grabbing unit. I don't think this is for this. I think this is more for like space debris, like small things. That doesn't look like, those claws don't look like they're gonna preserve life. The Clampotron docking port. This seems more up my alley. So does it just stick on there like that? That just kind of sticks on there. Now we're gonna need a name for this craft, and the last episode I did the no-no marks. So this is going to be the yes mark 1, okay? And hopefully we'll just need 1 mark, honestly. Everything going well. Okay, so I think from here on out, we should just build a rocket like normal. We don't need that powerful of a rocket because we're just going into orbit then coming right back. We're not going to the moon or Mars. Okay, I believe I have made the Yes MK1 codename Orange Cruiser. Now, this one has a few stages. First, to get us into space, to get us into orbit, we did go a little overkill. Because I don't want to mess this up. I want to get this, like, first shot, okay? Those guys have been up there for 4 days. They're going to start having conversations about which one looks the tastiest. Thus, we have these 2 solid fuel rockets to get us up into the atmosphere, okay? Break through. Then we've got kind of an overkill rocket. This rocket can be used to get us a little bit further, get us a little bit more into orbit. This final rocket will be used to get us perfectly with JBB. And then, on top of that, it should also get us back onto Kerbin. Actually, you know what? I feel like I should add another stage. Okay, Zach, you may have gone overkill. You're just going into orbit. You kind of made a bit too big of a rocket. It's okay, it's okay. We can just blow it up. It's okay. We can always just blow up these pieces. Money's not a problem. That's for the people of Kerbin to pay for. I think it's time now to man the mission. We've got to go to the crew. Now, Valentina Kerman's already gotten us to the moon once. So, Valentina Kerman's coming. We're also going to have Pilot Wilson and Pilot Halabas. Now, I am kind of hesitant to bring Halabas, given his, record. We'll take Agaram Kerman. He's an engineer. He can fix things. Or hand bro. Give me a hand bro. Give me a hand bro! Fire! Okay, we have liftoff. Okay, let's start to aim down a little bit. See if we're aiming in the right direction. Is it turning? No, we're actually going in a equatorial orbit. That's not what we want. Okay, so we want to aim that way. Okay, let's bring this back up. Now, these guys are at a altitude of around 500,000 meters. Okay, so that's kind of where we want to hit. Around 500,000 meters. We're at 20,000 nearly. Okay, and they just broke off. Break those off. Detach. Good. Okay. We're at a altitude aiming of about 350,000. Want to go ahead and just start to maneuver. Good. That looks about right. Now, if we can go ahead and get ourselves situated with those guys, that would be the best. We want to go ahead and set those guys as my target. Target position intersect 1. Okay, so when we are here, they will be right there. If I understand this. Orbit is slowly changing, and hopefully we'll get an intersect in about 20 minutes. How is morale here? Whoa, look at that! Look, you can see Kerbin from here. I think I can see my house. Is that my wife? Who is that man? 3, 2, 1, and cut engine. Okay? See, but then the issue... Oh, shit. How do I do this? How the hell do I do this? I feel like we've messed up from the get-go. That's what I feel like. I feel like we've messed up from the get-go, because we should have gotten, like, a proper orbit right off the bat. And that's making me think we land again and do this one more time. In that case, we're landing back on Kerbin. I'm gonna call it here. We had a good trial run. I want to land back on Kerbin. Okay, this is gonna run out very soon. Slowly cooling off. And... perfect. Well, you know, listen, wasn't the perfect... Oh, we don't even need a landing gear. Wasn't the perfect way that we could have gone, but, you know, it was good as it can be, basically, I'd say. A good experience, but now we just gotta do it better. Undock? What just happened? Is that what happens? Wait, do I need another docking thing? That just popped off. I just said undock and it just popped off. Whoa. This is, take 2. Alright, launching again. Basically, we're just gonna wait until our solid fuel runs out, and then we'll start to begin to maneuver. Okay. Whoa! Whoa, 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 what the hell was that? That's not good. RCS on, stability assist. What the hell was that? We had a major malfunction there. It's basically a failed, that's basically a failed attempt. Let's just cut rockets. Okay. We got a good landing. We're gonna be fine. Everything's good. Parachute's fully deployed. We're good. You know what I'm realizing? I could actually go ahead and prepare for both plans at once. Because something that was itching my head was the fact that the MK1-3 command module only has 3 seats, okay? So that means only, at max, 3 people can be in there. But if we use the M2 lander can, that has an available crew capacity of 2. So if we just take 1 less person in the MK1-3 command module, we can fit everybody in there, even if the docking doesn't go right. So we can prepare for the moonwalk potentiality, as well as the docking potentiality. That's right, everybody. Say it with me. MK2. Orange Cruiser? The orange, I didn't like it. We're not going orange this time. The JBB Rejoiner. The yes. Yes. This is it. Is there CC? I think that's how it's supposed to be, actually. I think that's how the docking is supposed to be. Okay. This is a big-ass rocket. Let's just cut through the BS, okay? You don't need to be that way. Oh, Zach's trying really hard. No, let's actually cut through the BS. This is a big-ass rocket. Let's just fire it and see what happens. Yeah. Uh-huh. That doesn't look good. Zachary tries to detach. Yeah, okay, okay, okay. Detach again. Fire, 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 fire that rocket, fire that rocket. Get a little bit higher. Okay, detach again. Parachutes, parachutes. Oh, shit. Oh, no, the rocket's on it. Okay, we're good, we're good, we're good, we're good. We got a rocket in the air. It's coming down. Look out below. Look out below. Where's those rockets burning at? Where are they blowing up at? I don't know. We got one going off. That's gonna hit, I don't know, Vancouver. I hope not. And we got one coming down. I hope nobody was down there. Somebody tell Vancouver. How are we looking in the... Oh, look at this place. Look at how nice this is. Hey, look, I can see what's going to destroy Vancouver. So, we're going to cut out the solid fuel nonsense. Yeah, we're just going to cut that out. We're going liquid fuel. It's the way of the future, baby. Okay, everyone, I would like you to meet the SS MK3, the JBB meet and greet. We decided to go with a totally new style here. So again, we still have the same first stage, or like final stage up here. But then as we go below, we just went with liquid fuel. And as you can see, I just basically duct taped this thing together. We've got a bunch of struts here around to basically make sure it's stabilized. I've got good hopes. Valentina and Wilson are not confident. They look like they're gulping. All right, let's launch this. That's not good. That's really not good. Okay, good. We were able to get out of there. That did not lift off at all. Okay. Go ahead and break that off. Oh, no, that's not good. Okay, good. Break us off here. All right. That's... Oh, no. British Columbia, look out. This is an unofficial MK4. Still MK3. We just basically got rid of one of the fuel tubes here. We're just going to see what happens. No, we've got nothing. Nope. Break off. Break off. Whoa, 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 whoa! They lived. They lived. Maybe they didn't. Oh. Shit. Shit. Valentina. Shit. Shit. Okay, you didn't see that. That didn't happen. That didn't happen. That didn't happen. Oh, God. You know what, guys? I actually think that's a bad idea. I think what we were about to do, bad idea. I don't know why. It's got this strange premonition that we shouldn't do that. Okay, this is the SES MK5, the greeter. The greeter has less fuel in the center, 2 solid fuel rockets with a lot of good coupling, so no wobbliness. And I'm confident about this one. Burn. That's already great. Our goal is just to get into orbit. I don't need to go to that high that quick. I want to get that to about 1.5 minutes. Then we're going to cut engines and then go in to start maneuvering. Oh, up. Go ahead. Detach. Little bump there. Little bumpy there. We're fine. We're fine. A little bit bumpy there. That's okay. That's okay, though. Okay, so I have realized a few things in my experimentations, we can call it. 1. I was making too big of a rocket, okay? I was making way too big of a rocket for what we needed. Less weight, easier to go off ground. This is what I've realized. And I've just gotten better at getting the orbit down close. So, I'd like you to meet the SES MK Short Hello. It's kind of a crappy name. The Widow Felwa. Widow Felwa. I hate that name. Okay, we'll go with it. So if my calculations are correct, and we aim about that way, I think the orbit should work. 3, 2, 1, liftoff. Again, since we've got less weight, we have more speed. Thus, we will be able to get higher quicker. I had too big of a rocket, I think, before. Way too much weight for what we were trying to pull off, honestly. I want to get a lot of good height here. I want to get a lot of good height. And keep burning. Break off. Beautiful detachment. Beautiful detachment. Okay. Let's go to Apoapsis and let's break this down. Yeah, that's okay. This is a pretty good rotation. Pretty good orbit. And then once we get this into play, we'll just be correcting, basically. And take a look at this. Look at this view. Honestly, it looks so much nice. How are you feeling, hand bro? Okay. Beautiful. Honestly, I think we're actually gonna pull this one off. I'm mildly confident. I've got enough fuel in the second stage that I'm mildly confident in it. I think down here is probably our best odds because as you can see, we're already basically intersecting right there. with him. Burn. Okay. We're going to be burning 1 minute full. That's close enough for me. Okay, so we've completely finished this stage. I'm going to go ahead and detach. Very good. And now we are on to our final stage of the rocket. And as you can see here, now we can start to mess with these intersect nodes. The craft is going in this kind of loop. So as you can see right here, we have intersect 2 and intersect 1. This is intersect 1, and that's where the target will be at intersect 1. This is intersect 2, this is where the target will be at intersect 2. So now, what I think we should try and do is try to basically line ourselves up with the orbit a bit better. We have right here, basically, if we go with this position, this orbit, we are basically on the same orbit path. Here we will have intersect 1, and this will be the target position at intersect 1. So if we go with this, when we are here, it will be right here. So that just means we need to speed up a little bit to get to it. So we just need to, increase our speed, and we should be able to meet it. And I think we also have another intersect down here. This is where we will be, and that's where they will be. And again, it will just be a matter of speed, speeding up just slightly. 2 minutes and 24 seconds of fuel to burn. This will take us 1 minute and 9 seconds. So this is going to basically cut out half of the fuel that we have. So we're going to need to use probably around a quarter of fuel or less to get our ships close enough. And then use a quarter of fuel or more if we use less in the first stage to basically get us back to Kerbin. While we're up here, we're going to go and just bring out our solar panels so we can get electricity for us in here, and we should be fine. Take a look at beautiful space, Handbro. If you take a look down here, I turned on targeting, and basically you can see there's our debris, actually. That's the SS MK8 Widowfella debris down there. Alright, here goes nothing. And fire. Okay, get ready to cut engine. And now. Good. Okay, engine is cut, and we are on track. Perfect. Okay, now we are in the basic orbit of Nono MK12. So we need to basically speed up time and wait to get to these intersect points. And we're going to stay prograde, because prograde will mean that we're going to be facing towards the orbit in which we're going. And as you can see, that seems to be the issue here. Basically, we are behind where the target is, so we need to speed up and try to catch it. And down here in the bottom left, we can see the approach info for Nono MK12. And as you can see, intersect 1 is right there. That's the distance that will be from them, what time, and the phase angle. I'm not sure what that means, but, science stuff. We are 1 minute away from intersect, so what I think I'm going to do is I'm just going to try and burn, and we're going to see what happens. I'm going to try and burn. Should bring us in closer. No. That's why we shouldn't burn like that. No, we definitely shouldn't be burning like that. No. Going back to the drawing board, it didn't work. We got close, but not close enough. So I added a bit more fuel. So now we have the Widowfella Jr. I think the main thing that I'm realizing now is we need to get altitude. And that's what we really need to depend upon these solid fuel rockets, is to get altitude. So my goal right now is just mainly altitude. Let's get some altitude first. I'm liking what I'm seeing. I'm liking what I'm seeing. Beautiful. Okay, brake. All right. Cut engine. Good. Okay, apoapsis. Now let's mess with this now. That is like perfect. I perfectly got it. Okay, first we need to focus on getting this burn, but I think we've got it. Turn RCS. Okay, we are good. We are on the maneuver node. Okay, perfect. This is maneuver 1, then we'll hit maneuver 2. Okay. So, first, this burn. Get ready, and burn. Okay. This first burn is going to last us a long time. I hope we can do it. I hope we can pull it off. I don't know if we can, though. We'll see. We'll see. We've got extra fuel. We're damn well going to try. This is going to be a 2-minute burn. So first we burn this first stage, and this gets us into an orbit like so. And then the second stage comes up here, this second maneuver. Okay, get ready to brake. This is going to run out of fuel. Brake. Fire. Okay, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and cut. Okay, I think I've got a decent orbit here. Again, the concern is fuel once more. Cut. Okay. Alright, that should have us on a decent track. I think. That should have us on a decent track. So that's where we're going to be at intersect 1. Damn. Means we're just, like, out of kink, basically. Okay, I've got us a new maneuver, and this should get us even closer to where we want to be. And as you can see right here, we have target position intersect 1. This is intersect 1. We are only having a separation of 42 kilometers. Okay, and get ready to cut, and cut. That, oh yeah, oh yeah, oh yeah. That's perfect. The goal will basically just be inching myself over there towards it. Up, 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 up. There it is, there it is. We can see the target now. We are close enough to see the target. There it is. 97 kilometers away. Now, we are actually, I think, going faster than our target. So what I'm going to just try here is go retrograde and slow down a bit to see if this affects it. So, because we are going to be going faster than our target. Retrograde, good. We are in retrograde. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to burn slowly. Shit, that's not good. Up, up, up. That's actually fine. Get that relative speed, I think, down. So I've got a good intersection here. This will have a separation of 14 kilometers. And I think I have finally gotten a good connection here. Basically, we're almost at him. This will have a 2-kilometer separation, so basically we just want to try and lower that as much as we can. Just gotta lower that relative speed. Lower that relative speed down. Just get us right on top of each other. We might have it. We might have it. Almost got us on the perfect same route. That is... Oh, that's perfect. Oh, yeah. I think that's as best as we're gonna get. I think I fully have gotten us connected. Look at that. Separation of only 0.2 kilometers and a relative speed difference of 0.4 meters per second. This is as good as we're going to effing get. As you can see, we are only about 600 meters away, so we just got to a little bit dial it in, Down here, we'll have a separation of 0.1 kilometers. Right now, we have about a 500 meter difference. That is the separation of 0.0 kilometers, relative speed difference of 0.9 meters per second. Yes, we are closing that distance. Again, it's going to be in the dark. That's kind of the issue. It's going to be in the dark. We're only 100 meters away from them, but I can't see shit. I cannot see anything. We are on the dark side of the Earth right now. So I may have to even wait till we get over here to possibly do it. It looks like we've got a perfect connection. It looks like our two orbits are, I think, exact. That is damn well close. I can't see it. Oh, 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 you can see it. You can see the craft. You can see the craft. I'm going to have to brighten this, but you can see the craft. There it is. Nope, 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 nope. Target, 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 target. Now we're going away. We're pushing away from it. Shit! It's right there. It's right there. It's right there. That's literally as perfect as we're going to get. We're 30 meters away from it. Okay? So, I don't know how the docking works. I actually think that it doesn't have a dock port on it. And I think you need that, as you know that we have our dock port. Can we actually turn on lights? Lights on. Okay, we've turned on a light. I think what we're going to do is we're going to try to get these guys inside of here now. Because we should be perfect. We are perfect right now. So let's try and... We're basically going to do a spacewalk. We're going to do a space jetpack. Back and forth, okay? Now what I'm going to do is I'm going to go into the tracking station. And I'm going to go to the Nono MK12, and I'm going to fly it. There it is, there it is. You can see the light. You can see the light. Okay? I'm going to actually turn us over. I'm going to turn us over. And I'm going to have us actually target the Widowfella. Okay? Go ahead and position ourselves to target it. Okay? Good, we are now targeted together. Do we have any lights on this thing? Is there any lights? No, there's no. Okay, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to click this, and we're going to do an EVA. Jebediah, Kerman, Jebediah, Bill, Bob, we're here. We're here, do not worry. We just need to focus, okay? Jebediah, EVA. Alright. Now, we're gonna let go. Okay, turn on the jetpack. Okay, we have the jetpack. Now, it's just a matter of slowly going to the light. I can't see crap. Whoa, I just saw it. 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 It's a beta board. Grab. F. Grab. Board. Yes! Okay, that's one. That's one. That's one. Okay, we gotta grab the other ones. Jebediah, he's here! I did it! And we have light? Why do we have light? Oh, the sun's here. Okay, quick. Tracking station. Bill. Okay, Bill. Here you go, man. Jeez Louise, okay. Get ready. Get ready. Get ready to grab. Grab. Good. Board. He's in. He's in. We're good. We're good. Okay, last person. Just slowly make your way over there. Oh, you could see his shadow. Bob, do a little spin for us. Do a little spin. He looks so happy. Oh my god, I can't believe we did it. Okay. Houston? Kerbal? Kerbal. We're coming home, Kerbal. Kerbal. Okay, focus sec. Board. Yes! We did it. We did it. We did it. Okay. Now we did not dock. Unfortunately, but I think that's, I'm not going with it. This was hard enough as it is. We're gonna see about blowing this thing up, but, listen, let's just get back to Earth now. Let's get back to Kerbin, okay? We're getting back to Kerbin. Everybody's here? Everyone is here? Yep, look at that. We did it, hand bro. Hand bro! Give me a hand, bro. Oh, they're up there somewhere. I can see my forehead. Now that we've done this, now comes the biggest worry. It is getting us back onto Kerbin. We have very, very, very little fuel, and I'm not doing a 5-person rescue mission, okay? So we've got to try and find the easiest way to get us back onto Kerbin. That's 7 seconds of burn. This is going to take all of our fuel, but that will get us back in. I'm making sure everything's fine, okay? 20 seconds, okay, good. I'm making sure that the detachment is not where Bill, Bob, and Jeb are, because that would be hell, okay? And burn. It's probably going to take all of our fuel. And stop the burn. Will that get us on? That will get us back onto Kerbin. We're landing. We're landing. Now, unfortunately, again, the disappointment comes from the fact that we did not dock. Okay? So be it, we did a cool-ass spacewalk, and we have left behind No MK12. That's now just gonna kind of be up there. I'm gonna maybe try and make a missile now, maybe? We'll see. Listen, let me get back down to Kerbin, and then we'll talk about if Zach can actually fulfill his plan. Put ourselves like this, and detach. Beautiful. Beautiful detachment. This will crash land back down onto Kerbin soon. It's not going to get away enough. It's not enough force. So that will crash land back onto Kerbin. And we are good. Yep, look at that. We're going to be landing. Alright, everybody. Buckle up and enjoy the ride, buckaroo. Handbro, we should be happy. We actually should be very happy right now. That was, like, I mean, because the spacecraft was so minuscule. It was tiny. And it's kind of just, it's amazing the fact that we were actually able to get that close to it. That was a tiny, tiny object, and I have a tiny, tiny amount of intelligence. So, the odds were, you know, very low. Like, you know, percentages, you know. I'm not good with numbers. Probably should have told the Kerbal Space Program before letting me drive this. But alas, we did it. And look at how pretty it is, honestly. It's so pretty. I know some of you were telling me to download some graphics mods for this game, and I will probably in the next video, but for now, I mean, look at this. Even the base game is just kind of beautiful. Wow. You're beautiful, hand bro. Look at that. We're coming in, boys. We're bringing you home. They are ecstatic right now. They are over the moon, to tell you the honest truth. Okay, let's go and get ourselves like this. And this is going to be pretty fast. We're going to be coming in pretty fast. That's why, thankfully, we've got the heat shield. So we should be fine. Here we go. Burn up happening right now. Get ourselves nice and oriented. Let that heat shield do its job. Probably the decoupler will blow up. That's okay. It happens. Yep, that's blown up. We're fine. Don't worry. Don't panic too much. Heat shield is doing its job. And look at that. We've done it. Slowly we'll start to get ready to deploy the parachutes. And yeah, we're good. We're good. Perfect. Look at that. Go ahead and put us to the surface. Look at that. It couldn't have gone better. It's a shame that we didn't dock, but once I was in that position of actually doing it, I didn't want to take the risk to, you know, screw it up. And plus the spacewalk was cooler. You know what I mean? The spacewalk was way cooler. Okay, listen, you guys don't need to be critics down there. I see you giving me the blank stare. Oh, well, Handbro agrees. Valentina does not. Bring it down, bring it down, bring it down. Look at that. Smooth landing. We did it. We did it. We did it. We saved them. Jebediah, Bill, Bob, you're back home. We did it. Everybody's back. Everyone is back. We did it. And that is it. We have saved 3 men stuck in space. Well, no MK12, you never made it to the moon, but hey, you made it to the orbit of Kerbin. And you're in a very annoying orbit, honestly. A very, very annoying orbit. Now, I didn't actually think I was going to attempt this, but it's worth a shot. I'm going to try and make a missile to blow up no MK12. This is a stretch goal, but it was one of the plans that I had. I'm willing to give it a shot. So we're going to try and make a missile. And we go to these remote guidance ones. Basically, these remote guidance ones will allow us to pilot the ship without being on it. So this is basically what we're going to be using to make our warhead here. Gonna need communication, I guess. So we're gonna put communication on it. It's gonna have 2 communication. It's gonna have... Oh, wait, I can kind of see it. I can see the vision, actually. Hang on a minute. What is that? What are those dinosaurs called? You know, the one that, like... Or the geckos? You know, the ones that... You know what I'm talking about? Where those, like, the reptiles called? Where they... You know, they have the big hood? The frilled neck lizard. This is what I'm looking at. A frilled dragon. Frilled dragon. There we go. That's what I want to see. The Bomb MK1 frilled dragon. Oh, it looks mean. Oh, it looks mean. Okay, let's do it. It's a lot of weight, but we got a lot of fuel. And again, we're not worried about coming down. We're not worried about landing it. The more fuel we have on us, the better. Collapse is very good. Okay. Detach. Good detachment. Turn off. Okay, let's go ahead and get into orbit now. Do we have no RCS on this? We have no RCS. Okay, hang on a minute. We gotta crash land this baby. We've got no RCS, so we can't maneuver in space. Okay. We're currently in a death spin. Yeah, okay, that didn't work. Now we have things for RCS. That's perfect. That's perfect. I've got it right here. I've got his bitch ass. I've got the spacecraft in my sights. 0.0 separation. This is perfect. We should be able to hit it right on. I just missed it! You stupid son of a bitch! You know what, fellas? I'm just gonna call it a day here. I gave it my best shot. I'm tired. I'm really tired, and seeing that miss just kind of broke something. So I think I'm just gonna kind of go take a walk outside for a while. I suggest you do the same. But before that, I want to thank you all for watching. This has been Kerbal Space Program. We have so much more to see. I think next time we might try out the science mode, which is basically where we have to research different parts. We don't have access to everything, and we'll have to actually do like research missions. And also, when we zoom out here, we have more planets. We visited the moon, but we also have Minmus to try and hit. And then, of course, my big goal is Duna. And finally, Elo. Regardless, I hope you all enjoyed this video. Just a little stupid video of saving people in space. So, with that said, thank you all for watching. Thank you to my members, and like always, I'll see you all again in Kerbal Space Program. Bye-bye, everybody.